You do not have to be on medication for your entire life. The way our system is set up, that's what they would have you to believe. First, change your diet, because your diet is the number one culprit that got you into that position, that got you in that state of health. Your diet.
Are you ready?
Manny Brandon with Mannys Fitness the Citadel of Power. I don't got my hammer today, but I want to thank you guys for joining me. It's not that cold today, but I want to touch up on something real quick. How to use food to improve your health. Even if you've been a victim of doctor's prescriptions. All right. You do not have to be on medication for your entire life. The way our system is set up, that's what they would have you to believe. All right. The main thing is, all right. The main thing is, if you have high blood pressure, diabetes, rheumatoid arthritis, anything like that, any ailment, Crohn's disease, anything like that. Most people in America are medicated in some way, fashion, or form. What you have to do is first change your diet, okay? Because your diet is the number one culprit that got you into that position, that got you in that state of health. Your diet, all right? No matter what anyone else says, it's your diet, okay, guys? Now, in order to, I guess, be motivated, disciplined, and act disciplined, you have to remove stuff that's in your environment that make it hard for you to choose the right foods and make it weak for you to make the right decisions. So, for instance, in the morning and breakfast time, you're eating waffles, bagels, bacon, kids cereals with the red 40 dyes in them, all types of inflammatory carbs, which the body doesn't need early, first thing in the morning. It needs lean proteins and phytonutrients, vegetables, fruits, and lean proteins, preferably wild caught, grass fed, or whatever. So you got to clean up your diet. And what people don't know, what most Americans don't know, is once you clean up your diet, most of your ailments will go away, right? There's a crazy thing about the way they make medications. You can't eat grapefruits or grapefruit juice and take high blood pressure medication, because it nullifies it, it counteracts it. Nature's so powerful that it'll do the same job but better that the medication is trying to do, but it will nullify the medication. And that's what was a holistic doctor online, I forgot his name, but he advocates about this. Like, why don't doctors just tell people that to lower your blood pressure, you can just eat grapefruits, drink celery juice, drink beetroot juice. By the way, many people do not like the taste of beets, but beetroot juice is very delicious. The actual juice is sweet. It raises your nitric oxide production, lowers your blood pressure. It's great for your skin. Beets are great for your gut microbiome, great for your stomach, your digestive health, everything. But they will not advocate that. In the medical industry, most doctors are trained in partially, I don't want to give a percentage, but it's very low, like less than 10% of nutrition. The rest is medication and surgery. So we got to get out of that. Whether your gripe or your vice is sweets, desserts, carbohydrates, refined carbohydrates like bagels, donuts, brownies, cakes, pies, gluten bread, you have to target what your vice is and then eliminate it. Okay, just try to eliminate it. And replace it with a healthy alternative. So if you have arthritis, you know, and you're not on medication. Let's go for the people who are not on medication yet, and your doctor is recommending you start medication. Simply start drinking bone broth. Okay, bone broth heals tendons, connective tissue, bones, joints. Get a good collagen supplement like Modir to heal your joints. Liquid collagen. Bone broth, liquid collagen, pineapples, which are very high in vitamin C and bromelain. And I have to repeat this so that everybody hears me. Pineapples is the only food that has bromelain, naturally occurring bromelain. Bromelain destroys inflammation on the joints. And the pineapple has so many attributes. Vitamin C, it's very high in. It helps you rebuild new collagen. So with certain foods, when you combine them with powerful supplements, like natural supplements, like Modir collagen with hyaluronic acid, bone broth in your soups, okay? You're destroying inflammation with that, all right? And you're destroying inflammation and limiting inflammation and getting rid of inflammation by not eating inflammatory foods. That's the other thing, all right? So that goes for arthritis. That's all you need to do for arthritis. Drink more water, bone broth, Modir collagen, that's a great collagen supplement, liquid collagen. Eat more fruits and vegetables. Stay off of the bread, carbs, the processed fast foods. That's inflammatory. That all leads to arthritis. If you have high blood pressure, beets, beetroot juice, ginger, garlic, lemon water every day at the top of the morning. Grapefruits. This is how you combat disease. Diabetes. Fruits is not, if you have diabetes, especially for type 1, you can eat fruits. You can eat fruits and slowly improve your diabetic condition, because the fructose in fruits is different than like high fructose corn syrup. It's totally different. The difference is one has the delivery straight to the pancreas and one doesn't. I believe the pancreas positively in a very healthy way, converts the fructose from your fruits into a healthy source of energy. So high fructose corn syrup, white refined sugar, dextrose, all these things you see in the ingredient lists of all these foods are terrible and toxic. If you do want to sweeten up something, add fruit to it. Organic maple syrup, if you get something and it has sugar in it, try to read the labels and at least try to get something with cane sugar. It's still sugar, but it's from the cane sugar plant. All right. That's basically it, man. I just want to touch on those 3 ailments, those 3 chronic diseases like arthritis, high blood pressure, and diabetes. You can destroy all those with food. You become your own, essentially your own doctor. You have to do that. You have to do the research. And then when you do the research, it's the most important thing, people. Apply it. Apply the research. Eat the foods that heal and stay away from the fast foods, the inflammatory sugars, the processed refined sugars. Stay away from all that. All that stuff causes inflammation. All that stuff raises your blood pressure. All that stuff puts you in your sugar levels higher. All that stuff creates diabetes. Your blood sugar level raises from all this inflammatory carbs. The body can flourish without, a lot of carbs. What you need is proteins, fruits, vegetables, and herbs. All right. And the vegetables that are carbs, you got sweet potatoes, stuff like that. The fruit that's very good is avocados. Once I started introducing avocados in my diet, guys, I started flourishing. I started thriving. But that's it. Just wanted to touch a real quick video on ways you can do this to circumvent going to the doctor all the time and getting prescriptions, because I'll ask you, and I implore you all, ask your mom, ask your grandmom, your dad, your grandfather, your cousins, nieces and uncles, nephews, whoever was on medication. If they are an advocate of medication, just ask them this. When did they start? Chances are they've been on it for months or years, and ask them why aren't they healed? Because it's supposed to get you better, right? Anything you put in your body that's supposedly a prescription for a condition, it should be able to heal you. It just treats the symptoms. It doesn't heal you. Food heals. Subscribe, share, like. I'll see you in the next video. Love you guys.